and a very dangerous return man. Back deep. That's number 28, Antonio Perkins of the top-ranked Sooners. He is averaging only 6.2 with a long of 18, but at any point, he can turn it loose. Drives Perkins back inside the 25-yard line. Beats the gunner to the right side, and he is brought down by Brandon Schiller. And that's 4th down and 7. Cluey back to punt again here. Antonio Perkins back deep. Perkins at the 26. Dances for a hole. Got it. 40, 45, midfield now. He's got blockers all the way. And Perkins explodes for the Sooner touchdown. 74 yards on the return. We told you he was a piece of dynamite just waiting to be lit.
Bobby Stoops, he said this guy may be in the long run a better corner. Look at this. UCLA has it covered well, but the spin move gets outside of all the pursuit, and then there's nobody left. Nobody on UCLA's back. The fullbacks, the punter, they can't run that well, and straight walks into the end zone.
Take one more look. What a spin here. Got to beat the gunner, which he does. Now darts for daylight. Picks up beautiful interference as he heads for the left side. And now he's in zone bound here in Norman. The Sooners are rolling across the plains again. Well, here comes Perkins. Can he do it back to back? Cluey said, let's get him over there, that hash. Picks up an early block, dancing again, and not this time. He'll go down at the 44-yard line, and here's Cluey again, which means that Perkins awaits this punt. Runs up to the 16-yard line. Got a hole. Explodes. Going end zone. Touchdown. His second return, but there is a penalty flag at the 21-yard line, so hold on here a second. Let's let them sort it out now.
I think it's going to be celebration. I think Oklahoma had an extra guy in the field celebrating as he was running into the end zone. He had the last 50 yards by himself, Brent. Nobody was even on that side of the field from UCLA.
We have sideline warning on Oklahoma.
It counts, 84 yards, and Perkins now has returned 2 punts for touchdowns. Take another look. He's a dancer in the middle of the field.
Yeah, dodge, one more dodge, and the last 50 yards is like he's running out for practice. He's got 2 guys with him, and it's a trot into the end zone, and boy, remember we said rattle him as one of the things that UCLA had to do? We know who's rattled now. Back there for the stop. Catch it, kind of jiggerbug right, go a little bit left, beat the first wave with a cutback, and basically from the 50-yard line on, there's no one from UCLA on the field. He could have ran backwards all the way. Of course, that would have caused a penalty, but he trotted in from the 50.
First time in school history that anyone has ever returned 2 punts for touchdowns in one game. Perkins, 185 yards with punt return. Why, the young man has run almost back to his hometown of Lawton, Oklahoma. That's how far he's gone today. Give me a little oxygen, he said. Man, I gotta have some of that because I could be busy here today. They were going to take Perkins out, and he put himself back in the game. Mark Clayton had gone out to give him a blow, and Perkins says, get off. I want to go. I got something going.
They got to angle punt this. They cannot punt it to him. Right to him.
Here he comes. At the 14-yard line, beats the first gunner, looks middle, here he comes. And a penalty flag comes flying. Just to give you an idea now, as we look back at this game, Perkins, with those 2 electrifying punt returns, 214 yards, still 5 shy. Mad moment of the week. The maddest move of them all. Antonio Perkins once did a 4.31 in the 40. A 42-inch vertical leap. Able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. Born in Lawton, Oklahoma.
Antonio Perkins, one more try here.
Here we go now. Needs the 5 to tie it.
They got to hold. They got to hold up the wings. They got to hold up those guys.
Yeah, the gunners are getting free on it. He's trying to get that gunner over the right and cannot. Here he comes now. Can he get it? Perkins slips. Got it. Perkins for the record. Breaks free. Looking for the 3rd touchdown. Down the sideline. Antonio Perkins. 3 punt return touchdowns and a new NCAA record.
Get a celebration penalty. That one deserves a celebration penalty, doesn't it?
Take the penalty. A 65-yard return that time. 74, 84, and 65 for Antonio Perkins, our player of the game. And that, folks, was your mad move of the 4th quarter.
Wow.
277 punt return yards. And that's the most touchdowns scored by any player in one game. Several players had returned 2 punts for touchdowns in a game, but never has anybody taken 3 to the end zone.
He trusts his blockers on the gunners to the outside, and this time catches it with enough space and takes that's one of the damnedest things I've seen. Being able to take 3 punt returns to the house. UCLA completely out of gas. And he just, again, nearly trots into the end zone. This is one of the few times they didn't get a turnover. They get the punt, catches it, makes the first wave miss again, and there he is in the space. Kind of interesting, you get a shot of a guy running and nobody in the white, even on the picture screen.
So we came to Norman. Perkins with 277 yards and 3 touchdowns. The entire UCLA offense, 231 yards and 2 touchdowns. And kudos to those 3 touchdowns, 74, 84, and 65. And you think you'll be seeing these a little bit on ESPN? Do you think SportsCenter will highlight Antonio Perkins? I think so. You'll be the star all across the country here tonight, man. You just a record-breaking performance. First time in NCAA history that anybody has taken 3 to the end zone. And he did it with style. Moves, speed, 4-4 guy, 4-3 guy.